Thank you, Mayor. So if I go there, I can move to public in a bit, yeah? Thank you. Right now, we keep all the focus on here. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. तो हमारा काम हो गया, लेने का हो गया। ये अच्छा लगता है आपके सामने, ये दोनों साइड में अच्छा लगता है, फोटो में अच्छा दिखेगा। मैं आपके लिए पानी की बोतल भी रखी है, in case if you need one.
Microphone भी change हो रहा है।
Oh, already 20 minutes have passed. We were waiting for this special mic. Thank you, Pandit Ji. And let's give him a great round of applause for everything he's doing. And also the Mandir committee. I will introduce myself to you. My name is Sadhvi Ji. I think English is comfortable for everyone, or would you like me to talk in Hindi? But I think there is one person who will understand English. Huh?
English flexible.
Mix कर ले।
Okay. Okay. So my name is Sadhvi Ji and I am here from India. Patanjali Yogpith is the trust, Haridwar, and when we name Patanjali, everyone is aware with the Patanjali, with Swamiji and Acharya Ji. And I have been here from last 20 days, came here for the International Yoga Day celebration. First it was celebrated in the Scotland. And then on 28th we celebrated Parivar Milan Karikram in Ilford. And after that we are roaming, meeting people, attending the classes. So I came here to meet you all, the Patanjali Parivar. And Namaste, welcome to everyone. Let's start the session with the chanting of Om for 3 times. And also the chanting of Gayatri Mantra and Mahamrityunjaya Mantra, etc. We will chant them, and those who are aware, kindly repeat with me, follow me, and those who are not, those who don't remember or not aware about the mantras, they can with silence listen to it properly. Even listening helps us. So let us put our hands in Dhyan Mudra over our knees, in which we are actually in Dhyan Mudra. The thumb and the thumb and the 4 fingertips are touched. They are touching each other, and rest of the 3 fingers are straight. Close both of your eyes gently. Try to keep your spine straight. With deep breathing, chanting of Om for 3 times. Om. पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. So let us open our eyes gently, slowly and slowly. Once again, Namaste and welcome, warm welcome to everyone. And today we are here for the practice of some yoga, and also we would be talking about the yoga. And to start with, let us do some stretching exercises, some light exercises in a standing posture, and then we would be doing in the sitting posture. So it's a request, kindly everyone stand up at your position. Okay. So we are going to start with the Tadasana, the palm free pose. So we have to place both of the hands in the interlock posture. Place them over your head. Breathe in and raise your body in the upward direction. And try to balance your body weight over your toes. So this is good, very good for children, and every age person can do this. If you are not able to balance your body weight over the toes, don't lift up your heel. So breathe out and come back. And let us do once again the Tadasana posture. Breathe in, raise your body in the upward direction. So why good for children? It helps to increase the height of children. You want good height? And you should do this Tadasana for like holding 30 seconds and try to repeat it over 10 to 15 times a day. And this is very beneficial. And how is it beneficial for us? It is actually this asana. If we do this asana in the starting, so we are opening our body. And also try to lift your body as if you are lifting it with your hands by yourself. So you will feel a stretching in your hands, in your stomach, in your chest, in your thighs, in your feet, everywhere you will feel the stretching. Breathe out, come back once again. So very useful for others also, because it is good for those who are suffering from constipation. It opens up all the pores of the body and also stretches the body and the nerves. So it makes us ready for the practice of other asanas, okay? So let's do now the Tiryat Tadasana. Tiryat means the swaying palm tree pose. Once again, interlock your hands, raise them in the upward direction and try to keep a good space between your legs. And now breathe out and bend in right direction, not mine, right of yours direction, okay? And try to stretch your body in the right direction like this. Breathe in. Come back once again, and now once again breathe out and bend in the left direction. So try to keep your elbows straight. Breathe in the middle. Okay, this time you would be holding for 5 seconds. Is it fine? If you are not able to hold, you can come back. Breathe in and now breathe out. Bend in the right direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle, and now once again breathe out in the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. So this is palm tree pose, swaying palm tree pose, and let us do some jumping, not very much. A little we can do, okay, like this. But if any one of you has pain in the knees or in the back, you have to do it very slowly. Otherwise, you can take the proper jump. But don't take a jump in the condition of back pain or knee pain, okay? With deep breathing. With deep breathing, everyone. Some people are very serious. Thank you. Now the second one, in which we are lifting our hands in the upward direction, and also we are lifting our feet in the backward direction, trying to touch the hips with the heel. And those who are suffering from back pain or knee pain, they should not take a jump, okay? Now relax. Now the third one. In the third one, try to place both of the hands. Okay, place both of the hands over the waist, and we will raise our legs like this. In the right, the left one, the right one, the left one. So I am in this, my kativas today, somehow did not got the chance to wear the suit. So I'm not able to lift it much, but you can lift it more than me. Like this. Now the fourth one, in which we are trying to sit like half sitting postures, like a squat, and we can keep some space between our legs to make it proper, and also don't lean your spine in the forward direction. Try to keep your spine and back straight. And then next one, keep some good space between your legs. Open your arms in the front. Breathe in. Bend in the backward direction like this. Then breathe out. Once again come in the front. Breathe in. Bend in the back. Okay. We are bending from the lower part of our spine, not from the knees. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax. Now the next one. Raise the right arm, and yes, keep touching this arm with your ear. Okay? And the left one is touching the left thigh. You have to keep a good space between your legs. Okay? Try to keep that good space, and then bend in the left direction, left, and try to keep your right arm straight like this, and try to bring your left hand from thigh towards the ankle like this. Breathe in, come back once again in the normal posture, and then raise your left arm. And now we would be bending in the right direction like this. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, like this. And then the next one. In the next one, those who are suffering from the back pain, they have to do it halfway only. Open your arms in the side, and now touch your knee with the hand, but opposite hand. So left knee, right hand. Left hand is in the upward direction. Try to watch it out by turning your neck. Now left hand, right knee, like this. For those who are suffering from back pain, they should not bend in the forward direction. That's why we are doing it halfway. But those who are not suffering from back pain, they can do it completely by touching the feet, like this. Relax. Okay. So this is the another exercise, and now let us move towards the next one. In the next one also, we have to bend in the forward direction. So those who are suffering from the back pain, they should only bend up to the limit in which your body is not paining, your back is not paining. Breathe in, raise your hands in the upward direction, like 2 to 3 inch of gap between the legs, and then breathe out and bend in the forward direction. If you have pain, don't bend too much in the forward direction. And if you don't have any pain, try to touch the floor with your hands without bending the knees. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and once again breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. And if you are able to do it fast, you can do it fast also. And if you are not able to do it fast, don't over pressurize your body, okay? Relax. So there is another one. In this another one, we do like PT, physical training. We used to do this exercise. So, but those who are suffering from back pain and knee pain, we have a simple solution for them. Stretch your right leg and join the hands in the upper direction. This is 1. Drop down the hands and bring the leg in the middle. This is 2. Now with the left leg, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we don't have pain in the knees and the back, then with a jump. Otherwise, keep repeating it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And in 2 steps. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. A little faster. Relax. So next one is in this you have to keep some space between your legs, interlock your hands, and we are now going to rotate our waist from right to left direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And now the rotation of shoulders. In the rotation of shoulders, we have to rotate our hands first in the forward direction like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now in the reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Now the clapping. 1, 2, 1, 2. In the forward direction, in the backward direction. So I hope you are not tired. Are you? Okay. Let us sit at our places. So this is
Tiredness is gone.
tiredness is gone because you are smiling. When you smile, good hormones are released and you again feel energy in your body. People are trying so many ways to release dopamine, to release the serotonin, oxytocin, the good hormones. But the simple and the simplest ways are when you do running, dopamine is released. When you do Anulom Vilom Pranayam, dopamine is released. When you help someone, dopamine is released. Like that only, without any efforts it releases. When you serve someone, when you help someone, when you do give pressure points at your elders' feet, this dopamine is released without any external requirement of any drug, any medicine. You can release it by serving people in the society. When you give a smile on the faces of other people, dopamine is released, as yours is releasing right now and mine is also releasing right now, and that's why we are feeling fresh. We feel more energy, we feel more positivity. So this is the best part of yoga. When we do yoga and when we do yoga in the group, in the community, together, we feel good. And this feel good energy is released in the form of vibrations in the environment. And this reaches the people who are in the community, who are with us. And that's why we feel good kind of competition is there. People feel like, oh, if this person can do this much, I can also do. So we get energy. And with that energy heals us. It's an investment. Yoga is an investment. It's a kind of investment which guarantees you 200% return. That's the best part. Okay, let's do some pranayam also, because in yoga, the best important part, this physical aspect of yoga is that if we are doing pranayam, then we get the best results. In first breathing exercise, the pranayam, this is Bhastrika. Bhastrika, deep breathing. We are breathing deeply in this Bhastrika pranayam, and we apply some energy to breathe, to exhale out forcefully and to inhale forcefully. We apply some energy, and this energy we are actually getting from our lungs. So it's a forceful inhalation, forceful exhalation, but with the help of lungs. So just take your focus towards the lungs and try to fill them with the air as much as you can fill, with slow breathing. Then exhale out forcefully, slowly, slowly. And empty out your lungs completely. Once again, breathe in. A conscious breathing in which we are applying the force to inhale and exhale. Force we are applying through our lungs, and this after applying this force, we can feel that we are filling our lungs completely with the air. Then we are emptying them out. We are trying that not a single trace of air should remain in the lungs when we are exhaling out. So we are opening the lungs to gather more and more air inside them, so that we can open up the alveoli, the balloon-like structures that are present in our lungs, and these are responsible to hold the air. And from that, our arteries of the circulatory system, they actually exchange the oxygen from those alveoli and then transfer the carbon dioxide. So not only the carbon dioxide, because when we are inhaling, it's not only the oxygen. Obviously, there is only 21% oxygen, approximately 78.9% nitrogen and 0.01% other gases we are inhaling. So our body is taking out only 4% of the oxygen from that 21%. 17% goes out. But we can utilize that properly if our breathing is slow. So we are trying to take slow breathing, make it slow, and trying to make it more deeper, more subtle inside the body. Keep doing this Bhastrika pranayam, in which at least we are taking 2 to 3 seconds for forceful inhalation and 2 to 3 seconds for forceful exhalation. So this is the beauty of this pranayam, that it increases the strength of our lungs. If our lungs are strong, then obviously whole respiratory system will be strong. If we have a strong respiratory system, then it is very obvious that we will have a strong immunity system also. So this is a pranayam which is boosting our immunity system. Keep doing this Bhastrika pranayam, the deep breathing pranayam. At least 5 minutes of practice of this Bhastrika pranayam is required for everyone. At least 5 minutes. And if we have lung related issues like lung fibroids or asthma, bronchitis, or any other kind of allergy related to the bronchioles and the lungs, then we need to do it a little more, like 10 to 15 minutes of Bhastrika pranayam. And in cancer-like situations, we request people to do it more like for 1 hour. Then it is more beneficial. It has very good results because it is actually transforming each and every cell of the body. It is increasing the amount of energy in our body by Bhastrika pranayam, because energy is produced inside the cells. And if we are giving extra amount of oxygen to the cells, then obviously extra energy will be produced, and that extra energy will help us in dealing with our day-to-day issues. Together with, if we have acquired any disease, then that extra energy would actually make our body capable to fight with the disease. So healing power is also increased with the practice of Bhastrika Pranayam. Such a beautiful pranayam. We are doing it with slow speed. Those who are suffering from hypertension or with the heart blockage, or there is a lot of pain in the back or hernia related issue. Otherwise, if someone is new to the system of pranayam, or if someone has acquired weakness because of any acute or chronic disease, or if someone has this hyperacidity related issue, in these situations this should be with slow speed only, in which we are taking around 2 to 3 seconds for inhalation and 2 to 3 seconds for exhalation. But those who are not suffering from any such related issue and they are practicing Bhastrika Pranayam from like 2 to 3 months, they can take it to medium speed also. In medium speed, we take this amount of oxygen and we try to take it in the complete air in 1 second, and then we exhale out in 1 second. This is medium speed. And those who don't have any problem, who have conquered every disease, and who have the feeling that now they have once again entered into the youngster stage, they can do it with this fast speed also. But watch out, those who are not able to, I have already told you the precautions. Like in hypertension, if we try to move on with the medium speed, then BP will shoot. BP shoots for everyone. But those who don't have the hypertension related issue, the BP comes to the normal provision in few seconds only. But if someone is suffering from hypertension, then this the BP, it shoots and it does not come down, and that's why we are asking you to do it with very regular speed. Then it does not hurt your BP. Okay? If you are ready, you can do it with fast speed also, and if you are not, please do it with regular speed or medium speed, as I have told you the precautions. Let us do it for like 2 minutes on the regular basis, and we will be doing it for next 2 minutes. And close your eyes and do it according to your speed, according to your body capacity and capabilities. this is the strength our lungs can gain with the practice, but it requires the regular practice. And it makes our mind very calm and peaceful. After doing it for like 5 to 10 minutes, it does not feel like opening the eyes. If you are feeling pain in your knees, you please open your legs in the front. If knees are paining, relax. Just open your legs in the front, stretch them, and do Kapalbhati pranayama with the stretched feet. So it seems like all of us are doing Kapalbhati and other pranayama and yoga on the regular basis. I was checking the practice, who is doing it correctly. Almost everyone is doing it correctly. Kindly do this Kapalbhati pranayama, which is different from Bhastrika in the sense that in Bhastrika it was forceful inhalation and forceful exhalation. But in Kapalbhati pranayama, it is only forceful exhalation. We don't apply any force to inhale. We apply force to exhale. But this time we are applying force from from the muscles of the stomach. This time, these lungs, they are involved indirectly, not directly. How come indirectly? We are contracting the muscles of the stomach. You can feel when you are contracting the muscles of the stomach, what is happening inside the body. There is a diaphragm which separates our lungs with the stomach. So this is like here, the diaphragm, it's a very fine layer, and it thus separates the portion of lungs and the stomach. And what happens when we breathe in, this moves down and it reduces the size of stomach a little because it is actually contracting the stomach, and it is moving down to expand the lungs. But when we exhale, it moves up to support the lungs to move in the upward direction. And when we are already contracting the muscles of the stomach, we are actually applying a force on our diaphragm to move up. And indirectly, that diaphragm forces the lungs to exhale out. And it's very obvious, when we exhale out, we don't exhale out oxygen, we exhale out the carbon dioxide. So we are not letting any trace of carbon dioxide to stay in the body. Instead, we are instantly exhaling it out with the process. It creates a vibration in the stomach, in the navel region, and this vibration transfers in the lower region also to the kidneys. It transfers to the small intestine, to the large intestine, and this vibration is transferred in the upward direction also, in the lungs also, in the liver, in the gallbladder, and in the heart also. This little vibration is transferring. And how is it helping us? This is helping us because this vibration actually creates the activeness inside the cells of all the organs. And when they get activated, these cells, they are vibrating with like more force, and we are activating the cells. So these activated cells, they are not dormant anymore, and in this activity, the main activity they are doing is that they are trying to produce more and more energy while utilizing more and more oxygen. And this way, we are energizing the organ, channelizing it with the energy, and this channelized, energized organ is able to heal itself because we have a healing capacity. Our body, does body wants to remain in a disease? It tries to fight. Our immune system, white blood cells, our this lymphatic system, all these systems, what are they doing? They are trying to fight with either those viruses who are outside or those diseases which are inside. So this body never wants to remain in the disease. It always tries to come out from that disease. And there's the healing power. What happens with us? When there is a cut in our hand, obviously some nerves are cut, and that's why blood is coming out. If blood is coming out, so obviously some blood carrying vessel has been cut. Some nerves which are connected to that region are cut, and that's why there is a swelling in that part. But does that cut remains for always? No. The body heals it within 2 days. The capillaries which were cut, they are actually they are joined. Once again, the blood circulation is normal in those capillaries. And those nerves which were cut, they also develop themselves. You know, like our liver. It has the capacity to heal most. And it has the capacity to rejuvenate more the hepatic cells of the liver. That's why if you are taking out some part of liver, then also if 1/3 liver is left, then also that liver can recover and build itself. That's what happens with lizard also. When lizard feels the fear, it leaves the tail, but after some time that tail grows once again. And that growing is happening inside our body also. Each and every second some cells are dying and some cells are created inside the body. And when we are giving proper energy to the body, so those recovery that body needs, that help us fast. That's what we are doing. We are trying to make our body to increase its healing capacity. And healing capacity is the best way to heal, in which we are trying to avoid medicines, because each and every medicine has its side effect. These are chemical based. We have knowledge for each and everything. Whatever medicine we are taking, just type the name on the Google and you will get the side effects list. And these, everyone knows, those who are taking painkillers, and that's why doctor also don't want to prescribe you the painkillers, but these painkillers, are they not harmful for our heart? What is the reason for any pain? Pain is not a disease. Pain is indicating that there is some problem in the body. There may be some inflammation, there may be some improper functioning of that organ, but when we do yoga and pranayama, we are getting so good results. Keep doing Kapalabhati pranayama. This is Kapalabhati pranayama is the forehead. Kapal means the forehead and Bhati means the glow. This divine glow comes at our forehead when we do practice this Kapalabhati pranayama on the regular basis. 90% of the diseases we can deal with Kapalabhati pranayama, because it is impacting most on our digestive system, on our respiratory system. It is creating an effect on our excretory system. It is creating a good effect. So it's actually trying to affect all the organs, and with that effect, what happens? 90% of the disease is a good number. Keep doing Kapalabhati pranayama. I will tell you how many diseases and what part this Kapalabhati pranayama helps us. Asthma and BP, high blood pressure or low blood pressure, cholesterol, if it's this high cholesterol, and diabetes, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, osteopenia, osteoporosis, gout, any disease related to the joints, joint pain, any disease related to the happens when air element is increased inside the body, we are trying to heal with Kapalabhati pranayama and we are getting so good results. But in that case, we need to practice it a little more, like 10 to 15 minutes for those who are healthy or normal diseases there. So they can recover within 10 to 15 minutes practice of the Kapalabhati pranayama. Kindly keep doing Kapalabhati pranayama. I have practiced already in my mind part in the morning. So I can see, but you have to practice it. But those who are suffering from chronic diseases or acute diseases, they should try to do it for like half an hour. And there are precautions also. Those who are suffering from ulcerative colitis, they should either do it very slowly, or if it takes, they should not do it. If you are suffering from hypertension, it should be very low speed. It should be done with very low speed. If there is an inflammation in any part, like in our lungs or in our uterus or in our stomach or intestine or in the liver, so it should be done with very slow speed, very smoothly. It helps in that situation also. So I was talking about the diseases in which we can take help of Kapalbhati Pranayama. If our hair are falling, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If you are not able to listen properly, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If you are not able to see properly, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For migraine, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For hormonal disbalances, Kapalbhati Pranayama. It does so good with our endocrine system, this Kapalbhati Pranayama. And those ladies who are suffering from PCOD, they should at least try once to do this Kapalbhati Pranayama for half an hour. In 1 month you will get good results, and if you continue you will get very good results. You can see the change in few days. But we have to do it. And then another disease is also, like if someone has a sinusitis, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If there is a issue in our dental system, Kapalbhati Pranayama is there too. In the case of thyroid also, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If there is thyroid, hyperthyroid or hypothyroid, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If our throat is suffering from any kind of problem, Kapalbhati Pranayama. And then for the heart, do it with the slow speed, but it is good. The Kapalbhati Pranayama. For lungs, if there is asthma or bronchitis, any kind of allergy or lung fibroids, Kapalbhati Pranayama. Any kind of disease, Kapalbhati Pranayama. And for liver, if SGPT or SGOT is increased, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For fatty liver, for liver psoriasis also, Kapalbhati Pranayama is giving very good results. And those who have stones, like in gallbladder and pancreas, people are developing stones in the pancreas also. And even if it is in kidney, Kapalbhati Pranayama, I will give you a very good example which I watched 2 months ago. Before that, I will tell you the other issues in which Kapalbhati Pranayama is very beneficial. Keep doing it. If you are feeling pain in the knees or in the legs, just stretch them and just move them a little, and then you do some light exercises also in a while. So keep doing this Kapalbhati Pranayama. I was telling the benefits of the Kapalbhati Pranayama. So if there is creatinine level in the kidneys increase, Kapalbhati Pranayama for indigestion, for gastritis, for acidity, for those who are suffering from constipation. In the case of piles, fissures, fistula, Kapalbhati Pranayama is very, very, very beneficial. For getting proper results, we need to practice it. And if we are not practicing, we will not get that good results. And we have to take out time. If we can take out time for social media, for Netflix series, obviously, then we can take out time for our health also. We should do it. And then those who are suffering from joint pains, knee pain, Kapalbhati Pranayama, because it regulates the Vata element, the air element inside the body. And that's why most of the people are getting this pain in the knees. For Parkinson's, for the varicose veins, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For hysteria, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For all female-related issues like polycystic ovaries, multiple cysts, if fallopian tube is closed, Kapalbhati Pranayama. For male also, if the size of prostate gland is increased, Kapalbhati Pranayama. So many results, so good results in so many problems. Autoimmune diseases, SM, SLE, Kapalbhati Pranayama. If someone has some deficiency, like deficiency of vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B complex, vitamin B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, mineral, iron, calcium, protein, phosphorus, magnesium, whatever it is, because when we do Kapalbhati Pranayama, the digestion happens in a very good way. And after that digestion, our intestines are also able to absorb not only the nutrients, but the micronutrients from the food. So if there is deficiency, that deficiency can also be healed. With this Kapalbhati Pranayama, something is increased, like sugar level is increased, triglycerides have increased, or there is the increment in cholesterol levels, or uric acid is increased, Kapalbhati Pranayama. Any kind of chemical disbalance in the body, any kind of hormonal disbalance in the body, Kapalbhati Pranayama is giving so good results. In every aspect, it is giving so good results in Kapalbhati Pranayama. So, for how long should we do it? Like 10 to 15 minutes. We should do this Kapalbhati Pranayama. And let's do some Bahya Pranayama. In this Bahya Pranayama, inhale deeply, then exhale out completely. And when we exhale out, there is a vacuum inside the stomach, and with the help of this vacuum, we can contract the muscles of the anus of this Mooladhara area, in which we are also contracting the muscles of our urinary system, And then we are contracting the muscles of stomach also, because air is completely outside, and we are just dropping the neck in the front and touching the chest with the chin. But those who are suffering from cervical or spondylitis related issues, they should not bend their neck in the front direction, and try to hold it for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or 30 seconds if you can. This is very good. So this is Bhagya Pranayam, in which we are trying to hold by applying these three bandhas. Mulbandh, Uddiyanbandh and Jalandharbandh. In Mulbandh, contract the muscles of your urinary system, the anus also. And in for the Uddiyanbandh, contract the muscles of your stomach. And for Jalandharbandh, bend your neck and try to touch your chest with the chin. Let us do it once again. Keep holding. I will count the seconds for you. See how long you can hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Relax, relax. You're good, doing it great. But do take care. If someone has blockage in heart, they should not do it forcefully. Sorry for a while. This Bhastrika Pranayam, very good for our stomach, increases the digestive power, also very good for the case of pious vicious fistula. This Mulbandh, in which we are contracting the muscles of the lower region, because we all know how to apply this. If we want to go to bathroom and we don't get the bathroom, so what we do? We hold the urine, or we hold the we hold the other case also. So in that, we are applying these Mulbandh only to hold it. So apply it now and then release it. Then once again apply, release, apply, release, apply, release, apply, release, apply, release. Do it for like 100 to 200 times a day. And how is it going to help? It is going to help in the pious vicious fistula, and to that, it helps to those also who are suffering from the issue they can't hold the urine in the bladder. In the urinary bladder, if someone is not able to hold the urine, so what is the way to strengthen the muscles of the urinary system? This is the only way. The exercise of that system is by applying Mulbandh. So try to apply it for 100 times and release it for 100 times. And if you can increase the number also, right now also we are able to do it. So this is very beneficial. And that's an end. And let us do some Agni Kriya. It's not a pranayama, but it was like the pranayama, and that's why we do it in the sequence of pranayama. In this also we have to inhale deeply. Exhale out completely. And then we have to move the muscles of, contract and release the muscles of stomach. Same the way we do when we are clicking a photograph and trying to hide our tummy. I think we can do some subtle exercises also, in which we can stretch our legs different. In a while we will do other exercises, other breathing exercises. the Ujjayi pranayam and Anulom Vilom pranayam. Before that, practice these subtle exercises. Now these subtle exercises, they are good for everyone. And everyone can do this because they are easy. We have to stretch our toes in the front and in the back. Try to stretch them in the front as much as possible and try to contract them in the back as much as possible. And try to do it like 10 to 20 times in the normal case. Everyone should do it. I should also do it for like 10 to 20 times every day for my good health. But if someone is suffering from joint pains, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis or uric acid is increased, in that scenario 10 to 20 times a day would not be enough. In that scenario, let us do it from the ankle now. Breathe in, breathe out properly, deeply. I was talking that if someone is suffering from this arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis or someone's uric acid has increased, in that scenario, doing it for 50 to 100 times a day is required for that person to get completely out of these diseases. With Kapalbhati pranayam, we can do Kapalbhati pranayam and these subtle exercises together. So we will get the benefit of both. And this is so good. So if we are want to do it for 50 to 100 times and we feel like that we are not able to do in one stretch, so it's okay. We can just split it up. We can break the practice like 2 to 3 times. We can do it from morning to evening or night, because these are the exercises which are so beautiful that even after 1 hour of having the meal, we can do these exercises. And let us now rotate our feet from the ankle, from right to left and then left to right in both the directions, like clockwise and anti-clockwise. Try to rotate them properly and try to make a circle from these feet and try to make this as the bigger circle. Now in the reverse direction. Kapalbhati pranayam with subtle exercises. Such a beautiful practice it is. And now let us do it like this. Keep some space between your legs and turn them inward and the outward like this. So these exercises we started with the joints of our toes. So these finger joints of the feet we started working on. Then the ankle joint. Now we are working on our hip joint. And after this we are going to work on our knee joints. For knee joints, keep these legs straight and try to contract the muscles of your knees this time. So it's not about lifting them up, just try to contract the muscles. And when you will contract the muscles, you will feel the lower part of your knees. It will touch the floor. And when you release it, then it will then once again have some space. There will be some space between the knee and the floor. So you are touching the knee with the floor and then releasing it while you are contracting the muscles and releasing the muscles. So for how many times should we do this? One time? Oh, you got a cramp here?
चेयर पे बैठ जाओ.
Yes, you can sit over the chair.
भैया चेयर पे बैठो.
So 50 to 100 times for a person like me who has healthy knees, but whose knees are paining. How many times for those? Just give a guess. 10, 20? 100 for me who has healthy knees. How many times have I already repeated? It's like 50 to 60 times. I'm doing it with you now. So it's like 50 to 60 times. You can do like 50 to 60 times in a minute. So obviously you need at least 10 minutes, like 500 to 1000 times if these knees are paining. At least 15 to 20 minutes we can give to those knees who are paining, which are paining. They need our help. And with that, back walk. Back walk like for 15 to 20 minutes will heal your knees also, and it will heal your back also. This back walk is very good. Just be precautive while you are doing the back walk. And also try to walk on the flat surface only while you are doing the back walk. And precautive that you are not getting hit by any substance in the process. So this back walk for 10 to 15 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes is very good for the health of our spine and for the health of our knees. We have already completed more than 100 times. Okay, this is very fast. Okay, so next let us do. Okay, would you like to do some grinding, chakti? Yeah, that is also very beneficial. But those who are suffering from back pain, what they should do is that they should make a smaller circle, like this. But try to keep your elbows straight. Your elbows should not bend when you are moving at in the front or in the back, like this. So small circle for those who are suffering from back pain. And those who are not suffering from back pain, they can make big circles like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in while you are moving back and breathe out when you are coming in the front. And try to watch out getting the back pain. You should not bend too much in the different direction. And that's why I have told you the precautions step first. So like this. And then in the reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Without lifting the legs. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 10 times is a very normal number. If someone wants to reduce the tummy, for how many times they should do it?
नंबर बढ़ा दो.
What do you think? So if we want to reduce this tummy, obviously the count should go to 500, but start it with like 20 to 30 times a day. Slowly and slowly we can increase the number. So it's not only good in reducing the stomach, but with that it is good for the health of our uterus also. Very good for ladies, and even for the males, gentlemen, for the prostate also, this grinding is very good. So now let us do some Ujjayi pranayama. Breathe out completely. And when you have breathed out, now what we have to do is, we have to inhale obviously. But while this inhalation process, we will contract the muscles of our throat. And when we will contract these muscles, so what is there? There is a windpipe. There is a food pipe. They will contract. And with their contraction, there would be less passage left for the movement of the air. But we are inhaling also. So in this process of moving down, this air will get rubbed against the walls of your windpipe. And that's why a sound will be created in the throat like this. Try to create this sound. Do it in small steps. Inhale and contract the muscles here. And if you are, coughing is a good sign. We do cough well because this air is getting rubbed against the walls of the windpipe, and if there is some cough accumulated over the walls of the windpipe, so with this rubbing, this cough will get extracted out, and when it will get extracted out, so you will feel the coughing. Okay, so let us do now with complete breathing. Breathe out completely. Breathe in slowly and slowly, and keep these muscles contracted. And after that, we would try to hold it for a while. And then when we feel like that now we have to release the air, so we have to close this right nostril and breathe out with the left one. So if you are feeling some stretching in your throat region after doing this, while doing this, it is because the cough was accumulated and you with this process have extracted it, removed it from the walls. Doing it for 3 times is very much required for everyone. But today, because we are running out of time and we have to do some Anulom Vilom Pranayam also, so I would keep it up to one practice only. But this is very good for those who are suffering from thyroid related issues, because thyroid is related to hyper or hypothyroid. They both are related to three hormones. One is TSH, one is T3, and the third is T4. T3 and T4, they are released by this thyroid gland, which is present inside the throat region. But TSH is released inside the brain by this pineal gland, I think. No, hypothalamus gland. So hypothalamus releases the TSH, and this TSH is thyroid stimulating hormone. So it gives the instruction to this thyroid gland that you have to release the hormones, and these are related to the chemical process, the metabolic activities happening inside the body. If they releases in bigger amount, so the person will have high rates of metabolism, and because of that, person will start losing the weight, and that's what we call as the hyperthyroid. And if it releases in the smaller amount, so the metabolic rate will get slow, and that's why person will started getting overweight, and that's why we call it as the hypothyroid. So if T3 and T4 they are not released properly, so doing this Ujjayi pranayam with Kapalbhati pranayam is more beneficial. But if TSH is not proper, so doing this Kapalbhati pranayam and Anulom Vilom and Bhramri and Udgit is more better. And that's it. Okay. Now let us do some Anulom Vilom pranayam. Breathe in with the left, then exhale out with the right, then inhale air with the right, and then exhale out with the left nostril. Do it slowly and slowly. Try to take like 2 to 3 seconds for inhalation from one nostril and 2 to 3 seconds for exhalation from other nostril. So this whole step would take around 10 to 12 seconds. And this means that we would be able to repeat like 5 to 6 times in 1 minute. It means that you would be able to repeat it like 25 to 30 times in 5 minutes. So this 5 minutes is one slot. And doing this Anulom Vilom Pranayam for 10 to 15 minutes on the regular basis, like daily, is required for each and every body. And those who are suffering from diseases, they may need to do it more. This has best results for those who are suffering from insomnia and are not able to get proper sleep at the night. So this pranayam is very beneficial for those who are suffering from stress, anxiety, depression. And it is very good for those also who are dealing with Alzheimer. This Anulom Vilom Pranayam. And this Anulom Vilom Pranayam is very good for those also who have issues in heart, or those whose blood pressure is high. Hypertension related issue can be dealt beautifully with this practice of this Anulom Vilom Pranayam. It is very good for those who are suffering from gastritic and acidity related issues. It is very good for our stomach, and it is very good for hormone related issues, because this pranayam is responsible for increasing the amount of oxygen inside the brain. And when the brain has excess amount of oxygen, so these neurons, which are the brain of the which are the cells of the brain, they have neurotransmitter in between, and these neurotransmitters get activated, and this helps in increasing the concentration power, in retaining the remembering power, and it helps in the Alzheimer related issues, in the dementia related issues. Very beneficial in the case of hormonal disbalance. Keep doing this Anulom Vilom Pranayam, and let us do it with one bhajan. The bhajan is in Hindi. I think everyone will enjoy it. Keep your eyes closed. Do this Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Keep doing this Anulom Vilom Pranayam. And take your focus to that part of your body which is suffering, which you want to heal. transfer your energy and your consciousness towards that part. And just have a feeling that with this pranayama and with consciousness, I am healing my organ. Wherever the problem is, if someone has migraine, take your consciousness towards your brain. If someone is suffering from stomach-related issues, so take your consciousness towards your stomach. Transfer your consciousness to that part. If your knees pains, transfer your consciousness towards your knees. And it's just to think that I am more powerful than this disease. I have a lot more strength than this disease requires for healing. So I will heal this part. I have already started healing this part of my body. And I am getting better, better, and better, and better. I will win over this problem. I will sort out this problem because I have that strength and I have that stamina also, and my determination is strong. It is much more than this disease. I will win over this disease with this positive thinking. Keep repeating Anulom Vilom Pranayam with this person. तुम मेरे जीवन के धन हो और प्राणाधार हो। तुम मेरे जीवन के धन हो और प्राणाधार हो। एक बंदा दयालु trying to give you 2 to 3 tips to keep yourself more healthy. And sometimes we avoid these things. Many of us are aware, but we avoid, and that's why we catch diseases, illness. So, 2 to 3 tips I can tell you. First is related to the use of water. So, I hope everyone is drinking warm water in the morning, lukewarm water, or warm water in the morning. This is the first thing we should do in the morning. So this is very much required. It works as a detoxifying agent in the morning when you drink water in the morning. And another thing related to this drinking of water is that in the daytime also, in the morning also, whenever you are drinking water, at least sit. If you can sit over the floor, that is good, that is the best. And if you can't sit over the floor, at least sit over the chair. Do not drink water in the standing posture because it increases the air element and finally it results in the knee pain and other joint pain. Then the third one is related to after how much time should we drink water of having meal. After having meal, how much time should we take to drink the water? So there should be a gap of like minimum 1 hour. And we should not drink water while we are eating the food. So there should be a gap of like 1 hour. It's very simple. These are enzymes released by our body for the digestion, and if we are mixing water in those enzymes will get dilute and the digestion will be affected. So that's why take at least 1 hour to drink water after having your meal. And before the meal also there should be a gap of like 20 to 30 minutes at least. And also try to take warm or lukewarm water in the daytime also. If it is very hot, then also don't drink water taken out from the fridge. Because the water which is actually made cold in the refrigerator, this is really not good for our health. And then the last one related to water is that while you are drinking water, do not drink it one go in one flux. Try to drink water sip by sip. And in that way, you would also be able to take the enzymes produced inside the saliva to the stomach, which are good for the stomach and the gut health. And then the second thing is related to our food, and that is written in our Ayurveda that there's a shloka. एक भुक्तम सदा आरोग्यम, द्विभुक्तम बलवर्धकम, त्रिभुक्तम रोगकारणम, चतुर्भुक्तम तुमार्थम. This means how many times should we eat in a day? So if we are eating once in a day, for one time we are taking proper meal, this means that we would always remain healthy. And if we are eating 2 times a day, it is required for those who are doing physically extensive work. So physically intensive work, if a person is doing that, they should eat twice a day, and that too like from 10 to 11 in the morning and 5 to 6 in the evening. That is best for our gut, with best time for the digestion. And then third part is that if someone is eating for more than 2 times, like 3 times, that person will get unhealthy, that person will get caught by any disease, that person will get ill. And if someone is eating for like 4 times or more than in a day, then person will die. Because we are overloading our system with this process. If we are eating more than what our body requires, then what we are doing, we are overloading with what the stomach reason. And then we are, this whole digestion process takes more time. We are eating a lot. Our digestive system is not able to digest that amount, and we are eating and eating again. This system requires that at least there should be 4 to 6 hours the stomach will take to digest the food, and then it will shift the food towards the small intestine where the absorption of the nutrients happen. And we are eating again and again, and this digestion is not happening properly. And with the indigestion, the indigested food, if moved inside the small intestine, then not only these nutrients, but the indigested food particles will also get absorbed by the intestine, and this will move inside the blood. So the kidney will require to do more work. Our liver will need to do more work. Each and every organ we are overloading them with more work, and that's why our age reduces. So that's why do remember, if we are late, don't eat in the night. There should be like from 5 to 6 you should take your food. If you get late due to some reason, then for like 2 to 3 times you can take it in from 6 to 7. And due to unavoidable reason, and you were not eating anything since the afternoon, you have got late, so not more than 8, you can take up to 8. But if this is more than 8, do not eat. You will not die. Nothing will happen. Body will get chance to rejuvenate. It's like a fasting, and fasting is like a nectar for us. This fasting is a blessing for us, and that's why in Indian culture, what they say is that they should fast for at least one time in a week. And if you're not able to fast for one time in a week, at least fortnight, once in a fortnight, and that's why we have Ekadashi. But what we are doing on Ekadashi or other days of fasting, this is fast. So we should take fruits, we should take sweet things, we should not take salty things. And that's why we are eating the deeply fried these potatoes with the curd, and sometimes we are mixing this sugar inside there. We are eating lots of fruits. We are eating this kutu ke aate ki pakodi. And that day we are thinking that we have detoxified our body. No, we have invited disease inside the body. And this deeply fried things, they should be avoided as much as possible. I have a lot to tell. I will try once again in upcoming days or in the months, once again in the dirty, and then we will discuss more about these things. I think you would like to discuss more about these things. It's already more than 8:30, so obviously we have to wind up the session now, and everyone is getting late. And let us wind it up with the practice of 3 times the Bhranti and Utki, okay? So close your ear with your thumbs, and these eyes, cover them with your fingers, and breathe deeply and chanting of Om with closed mouth for 3 times. And now the practice of Utki Pranayama for 3 times. Raise your hands in the upward direction, rub them against each other, and just transfer the energy over to your face. Slowly remove your hands while keep breathing also, so that this strong light does not affect our eyes. And in the last, before Hasyasana, the laughing therapy, I request one more thing. Do not drink milk with salty things. Milk in itself is a complete diet, and we don't want need to add much things to it. Obviously, we can add some corn flours, these different things like muesli, etc. But mixing this sugar is not required, and eating milk with salt or the things, the eatables which contain this tartaric acid, acidic things, it should be avoided. It causes disease, it's not good for the health. And even with the food, it should not be taken. There should be a gap of 1 hour between food and the milk. Okay? So let us take a pledge. Thus today, we are not carrying any disease with ourselves to the house. We will leave those diseases here to the God, and we will move with the happiness, with the health, and with a strong determination that from now onwards we will not get ill. Thank you for coming, and let us now open our arms. And this open arms, they should do some good work. Oh, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you for everyone, and pray and wish for you all. May God keep you all always healthy, happy, and may He give you all the wealth, all the health and happiness in your life, in your family. Thank you for coming once again.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Lovely.
Now we're going to have a group photo. Very quickly, we are already late. So we have to move in and just a minute. Yeah, come on, come on. Just before
Get
we
up,
take
get
photograph.
up, get up, get up, get up.
Hello everybody. We run a ladies group here called Shanti Ladies Group, and on Saturday we are doing a function here which is about Ramji's birth, narrating a story why he had to come down to this earth.
Careful.
And at the same time we'll have 2 dances, one Bollywood and one classical. And we will have 4 to 5 outfits of different regions of India showcasing and trying to explain the sophistication of those areas of India. And along with that, there is a meal included and there will be a raffle. And the ticket is £5 for adults and £3 for children between 5 and 12. You all are most welcome to come and give us a boost so that we can do it more.
What time is it?
Sorry, it's between 7 and 9. And the meal is at the end after the 9 o'clock.
Thank you. So please, just come quickly, so take your group photo. Try to avoid our individual photos if you can. Then come quickly.
You fold your mats and bring it just over here. We'll put it away in a way.
Some people stand on the back of you on the stage, but don't put this thing on. Sit on the stage if you can. Yeah, that's good.
It's for all of us. And then kindly please put your mats away. Fold करके बाद में, okay?
Smile. Good.
Let us join our heads in the Pranamasana. Namaste Mudra.
Thank you.
Mike दे दो. Mike देना पड़ेगा. नहीं, हमने थोड़ा फ्रूट करके रखा है. Good evening, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Geeta ji, thank you very much. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. And we got some fruit and a dry fruit there. Please help yourself. Help yourself. It is from our own heart. Nobody has donated. It's kindly તમારા બધા માટે લાખ્યું છે. So please have some fresh fruit. ધોયેલું છે. Okay? તો ટીશ્યુ બી રાખેલું છે ત્યાં. No, yes, there's tomorrow. Yes.
ગાડી રાખી દો. સામે જમા. મેન એન્ટ્રન્સ ઉપર. બ્લેક ગાડી છે, બ્લેક.
भी आपके थोड़ा ब्लड सर्कुलेशन कम होता है, तब ठंडे होते हैं. आप इनको डेली क्या चाहिए, हॉट एंड कोल्ड कंप्रेशन, गर्म पानी में रखना 4-5 मिनट, 4-5 मिनट ठंडे पानी में, 4-5 मिनट ठंडे फिर गर्म. पूरा ब्लड सर्कुलेशन.
Okay,
I did not got it right.
मेरी बैक दुख रही थी तो फिजियो ने जब मसाज किया तो उसने मेरी नर्व ट्रैप कर दिया.
Do you have diabetes?
Now, yes.
How much?
I'm pre-diabetic now. I'm pre-diabetic.
You're 75, aren't you?
I'm 78.
So strong. Keep doing pranayama, it will be better. You will practice for like 20 minutes. I'll have to control.
एक मिनट पीछे देखिए.
शक्ति जी, शक्ति जी.
You have to be fit. तो ये आपने ट्रैप कर दिया.
Just put this chair away if you can. And I take the mat away.
Stop कर दी.
Just that, yeah. We just have to finish it from here. And then this one you go like that. And